Alright guys, finally getting out for blackfish. Yeah, it's a couple days into the season in the Long Island Sound region. I think today's October 13 maybe. So it started about 2 days ago. I really couldn't get out though. So today, the wind wasn't great. I wanted to go east, but we're gonna just have to stay local. I know the cameras never do it justice, but we got some decent seas. It's not gonna be easy. It's really not a matter of if the blackfish are here or biting. It's really just like what's their size. See a couple boats out here. So we're gonna try to avoid the boats. We use the anchor lock a lot. Probably gonna move around a lot. Now that I have that, I probably won't give pieces as much time as I used to, which could be bad. I think there's definitely a balance that you need to have where, you know, sometimes you need to stay. You just can't be bouncing around too much. And having spot lock just, I think, definitely influences you to leave quicker because you just know how easy it is to anchor on a new spot. Alright, I'm seeing life already in this super shallow stuff, so let's give it a try. I love the green ones. Nice soft shell in the beginning to get them going. I guess this is like this is probably a ½ ounce. Take the shell off to start. Water seems pretty clear. You should get bit pretty quickly. I'm seeing lots of life down there. Alright, we're getting life. Getting bites. That's a good one already. First fish. Oh man. That was not... Holy cow. That's a good first fish, man. Very good first fish. Oh. So, not a keeper, but dang, that's pretty sweet. Again, this is only 12 feet, so we're very shallow. But that's this. These fish are shallow right now. You can tell they're taking their time. It takes them a little longer when you leave the shell on. This type of fishing is just so addicting. Like I've said before, it's very repetitive, but it's just so addicting. Wow. Look at these waves. Hang on, we're in for some chop. Oh. There we go. Look how shallow that is. Like I only have to crank once and it's up. I might go a little deeper. I feel like I'm a little too shallow. Shallow is good, but I think there's a point where it's just a little too shallow, especially when the water's clear. Definitely think it's mostly small fish though. By now that bigger one would have you know, came in. You want to feel like really hard tugs too. These are small fish. We're gonna move. Oh, we got fish. We got lots of fish on the screen. This is looking good. We're gonna get bit so quick. We're still pretty shallow. There's the taps. Oh. There we go. Good tag. Not a keeper. Good one though. Oh, decent. Decent. I'm not really getting the bites that I want. It's sitting on it. Toad. Massive toad. Look at the size of that toad. That's probably my biggest toadfish. See ya. I know they eat pretty good, but I did try it once and it was just so difficult to fillet. It was not worth it. Oh, I don't think the toadfish means anything. It just means we're on some pretty good structure. Seeming to get the biggest ones in the beginning, so it tells me the strategy of hopping around a lot is probably going to be okay. Sharp tap right there, though. Swam up with it. Oh. I'll keep going a little bit longer here because that was a bigger one. I'm surprised I'm not seeing porgies. Porgies are probably a little deeper. So fish are not small. They're like medium. What I don't like is when all the fish are just like super tiny. Is that another toad? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, a lot of toads here. Or is that the same one? That's another big toad. Oof, you hear that? Dude, those guys will mess your day up. They're a pretty serious bite for us. Water temps are just above 64. It's kind of warm still. Alright, so even though it may be tempting to want to try like different places around where you're fishing, I find it's always the best to just keep dropping it down exactly where you keep dropping it, in the same exact place. Because, oh, dude, that was a good fish. That was a good fish. I'm gonna stay here a little longer. And the reason is these fish, like, they almost become like conditioned to look up for that crab. And that's what I've seen on underwater that I've done before, is they literally are just like hovering right where the crab was. This guy's getting hard to catch. I'm gonna move. I also just don't like this wind, so I'm gonna duck into the more sheltered area. Let's see, I don't know if I can hold here. 32 feet. It's kind of deeper than I thought. Probably gonna have to work shallower today. Oh, I'm getting bites though. Got him. We'll keep porgies like that. That's half the reason I came out here. Oh. Oh. What in the world was that? That had the head shake of something different. I don't know what that was. I think I may have spooked the bite with that fish. I'm getting tiny tabs, so those are probably like burgalls or something. Nothing real sharp. Alright, they didn't commit by now. Let's go somewhere else. 40 feet, it's actually deeper. I don't know, I may not stay here too long if it's choppy like this. So I just had a runoff. Basically, on my way down, some fish took everything. So I had to retie. I really don't like this wind. I want to go shallow. I'm getting good bites. It's windy though. Oh. What did I get? Do one more drop here and that's it. I don't really like these waves. Got a bite going now though. Alright, we're leaving the shell on now. These fish are stoked right now. Oh, that is a sit. You just sat on it, literally. This is a big toad. This feels toady. Alright, so I found a pretty good spot here. We're still just getting rocked from the wind though. This is crazy. Alright, so we're only in 22 feet. Still getting rocked. It's gonna be a challenge getting back. All the fish are here. Immediately. Oh, I had a feeling that might be a bigger one. Oh yeah. Oh man. No, 15 and a half. Oh, 15 and a half. It's a nice fish. Oh, alright. That's cool. Good sign. Well, that was a subtle bite though. I think there could be a keeper in here. They're not completely taking it. They're kind of like picking it up and then like chewing it. They're not swimming away. It makes it a little bit trickier. I'm definitely starting to leave the shell on. So they're in a pretty good mode right now. Oh yeah, see. Whoa. That's a pretty good one. Still think he's gonna be short. Oh, 16. I'm kind of pulling his thing, so he's not completely 16. Oh, that's really close to keeper size though. That's a good sign. It's a very good sign. Ooh, he had it. Swim up. That's a good one. Oh man. He's not a keeper. It's such a strong fish. It's a good amount of males. Oof, leader's looking not good. Oh.
Where are you, Cap? Can't hear the other end.
It's a big bait. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. He swam pretty much all the way back down to the bottom. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Wow, big male. Oh man. Oh, that's a chubby male. Let's make sure. Dude, he's so fat. 17. Yeah, he's about 17. Nice, and it's a male, so I think I'm gonna keep this one fish for today. I'll let everything else go. That's a nice fish. Yeah. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen because you just get there's like a window when big fish bite, and I was getting pretty good almost keepers there for like the past 10-15 minutes. If I was gonna catch that guy at any time, it was then. Let's see if there's any more down there that are big. That's a good one. That's another good one. I'm telling you, the big ones always fight at a certain time. Oh. Nice female. I think that's it. These are small fish now. Oh, yeah. That was the time to go. A little too much drag on that. Let's try a whole crab. This is a small enough one. I'm gonna make a call here. I think the rest of these fish are small. So I'm gonna check the weather. If the weather is not getting better, I'm just gonna call it and go in right now. If it's not gonna get any worse than this, I'll stay out for a little bit and try one more spot. Should be good. Should be good for another hour, so let's go find one more spot. I'll put the tog in the cooler. Gonna go look around. Instead of moving to a completely different place, I'm just gonna move to a different part of the same piece. It's just too much wind. I don't feel like fighting this wind right now. And the fish are in this zone, so let's just see. I move like maybe 100 feet. 100 feet can make a difference. Oh, man. It's a good bite. This is a good fish. It felt heavy. That's how I knew. Oh yeah, that's a good. Maybe a keeper female, but. Oh, it's alright. We're not keeping any more fish. I think she was still short. This rod is just like the absolute perfect setup for these size fish. It's probably undermatched for like 20 inches. But man, right around keeper size, this rod is the best. Oh man, it's another nice female. Look at those colors. They're on. Now's the time to get them. Probably not gonna stay much longer. The bite is built though, that's for sure. A lot of good sized fish. I'm telling you, if we're gonna catch a keeper, it's gonna be now. Wrong way. It's an okay fish. A lot of females here. Every single. They're in frenzy mode, but I don't think there's big ones left. Oh, that's a good bite. I think all these fish are small. Oh. I think that's gonna be my last fish here, and then we're gonna go to one more spot. Alright, they're small. Let's go to that one last spot. Just want to check this out. And then we'll head in. That's a nice boat. That's a blackfish. That's a porgy. I knew it. The porgies are on these pieces. The porgies are on like the smaller rock pieces. At least today. There's definitely more fish down there. It's a blackfish, pretty sure. That's... Hello. There's 15 and a half or so. Blackfish, for sure. Not that big though. I think that's it though. Like, I think that's the amount of blackfish that were on this piece, because like I was saying in the beginning, it's not a very big piece. So I think this is all just like small fish now. So I'll probably head in. Oh. Alright. Oh man. Holy cow. Boy, we don't want cresting waves. That's what we don't want.